Hi everyone, CeeChronicles here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're a first timer here, my content consists of mostly fragrance reviews, fashion and lifestyle videos, and I am now occasionally throwing in vlogs. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please do consider subscribing. I would appreciate you joining the family. I also want to acknowledge my returning subscribers. Thank you so much for always rooting for me and supporting this channel. Please do check out my vlogs. I have posted 3 so far, not one after the other, but the video before this one, I think, or 2 videos before this one, I guess, I'm not sure which one I'm going to post first, is a vlog. So for those who want or are interested in just seeing how I go about my daily life, goofing around, that sort of thing, do watch my vlogs as well. I'd appreciate that. So today I have a fragrance review video for you. I have just discovered another dupe house. I brought just one video of this particular dupe house. I think it was in 2019, and the review was for a perfume called Rich Lady. And then I discovered, that this house is not stopping. Okay, they seem to have released like a massive range of dupes. Okay, and they're not even they're not even apologetic about it. They're duping everything, the boxes, the bottles and the like. And I think it is this LaMuse is a subsidiary of Lattafa as well. But I thought, a lot of my audience like cheapies, and I just was interested as well in picking a few because I wanted to kind of test these fragrances. Okay, so what I have for you today is this one. It's called Splendid Royal, and it's by this company called LaMuse. Okay, and yeah, that is what we're going to talk about. Okay, for some people that have come across this box before, I'm pretty sure you already know what this fragrance is duping, but this is what I have for you. Okay, I have Splendid Royal. Okay, and to be honest, I have hammered, this fragrance. I purchased this fragrance, I'd say a week ago or 10 days ago, but this is where it's at. So definitely there's a like going on there. I'm going to spray this fragrance on this piece of paper, on this tester card, okay? And then I will tell you my thoughts, okay? Reason why I'm not spraying it on myself is I'm already wearing a fragrance of the day. So we are here to talk about Splendid Royal, okay, by LaMuse, all right? So the opening is obviously very citrusy. That is what you're going to get. A lot of citruses in the opening. It could be oranges. It could be... well, the citruses here don't feel like, the lemony citruses. So it's definitely something orangey going on there. Gives you it reminds you of a zesty orange. That is what you'll get in the opening, and that is at the top. And then it quickly becomes very rosy, okay? Super rosy. I'm not too big on very rosy fragrances. Actually reminds me of Massagey by Lattafa, but the reason why I have this one is it's got a kind of a twist, which I'm going to talk about within this video. Okay, so gonna expect a lot of rose, an overdose of rose in the mid with a bit of some bitterness there. It feels like a bitter rose, but again, that could be because of neroli, because neroli can give off like a bitter citrus vibe to it. So that's what you immediately get out after that citrus opening. And then in the base, it's got your patchouli, another overdose of patchouli here as well. Okay, some vanilla and some sandalwood and some amber. Okay, not so much big on amber for those who love amber, so but it does have it listed as a note. Okay, so it in a nutshell, it's going to be your aromatic, green, floral, very floral, honeyed down kind of these florals are combined with something that feels like honey, and again, this could be neroli. Okay, and then you've got that sour vibe, that bitter sour vibe that mixes into the citruses as well as that rose. So it's a push and pull. It pulls it apart, between a very rosy opening and that citrus, but the citrus is very bitter. Okay, so it kind of feels like the zest than the actual juice of the citrus itself. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Okay, and everything of here is overdosed. The rose is definitely overdosed. Okay, but it does give a slight freshness. It's got like a green lemony feel to it, this rose, and that again could be because of the patchouli, because this one kind of opens up with that burst of citrus, then it gets into a lot of rose and a lot of patchouli, and it's all compacted in one, and you get that presentation within the you know, within about 15-20 minutes. You almost get everything that this fragrance, okay, represents. All right, so yeah, it's again, I feel that the patchouli there mixing with the rose also gives it like a slight woodsy nuance to it. Okay. And again, like I said, that slightly woodsy, green, not slightly, let me say green. Okay, very green. Okay, very green because of those two roses mixed together. Okay, or three even, because this is very, very rosy to me. The patchouli again here feels a lot synthetic. Okay. And now, like I said in the opening, though it does have the amber listed as a note, okay, it doesn't turn into a warm, cozy fragrance, which is, you know, something that I expected, because it does have the amber. It does not turn into a warm, cozy. It remains in that vavavoom kind of I'm in your face, you know, vibe. That is what you get. A person smelling like this, you will smell. A person who's worn this, you will smell. It's not a shy fragrance at all. It's in your face, okay? And rightfully so, since it's duping Lattafa Royal, okay? The Lattafa range, if you know, is very out there. It's very much in your face, and I get this. I get this offset that you can, you know, you can almost tell, even without me having them side by side, I can almost tell that whatever it's duping is on fire. Okay, and this is why, you know, at the opening of this video, I did say maybe that is what Lattafa was trying to do with Massaggi. However, Massaggi did not stay for 2 weeks in my collection. It was too much for me. It was too rosy. It was too powdery, and I had to let it go. But for some reason, I'm enjoying this. But I also feel that because we are in our winter, okay, I feel maybe I'm enjoying it mostly because of the winter. I think this is a fragrance that if you had to wear it, you know, in the heat, it might become too much, even a bit nauseating. Okay, so I feel it's a fragrance that will perform better in, you know, in very cold weather, or at least not so sunny day, if you know what I mean, or you know, or like if it's one of those days where it's quite windy and it's not really staying close to you that much, because I feel this one you know, is a fragrance that can cloy even yourself and the people around you. Okay, but you will definitely get noticed. It's not a shy fragrance. It's really upbeat. Okay. And the other thing is I also get some datedness to it, you know, some dated vibe to it. This comes across as a very mature fragrance to me. I don't see like a teenager liking this. I think it's just too much. Okay, I think, yeah, it gives off like a serious, even a formal event kind of thing. I think that is where it will really make sense. And the person wearing this, I see like a very serious person wearing, you know, this, like a mature person, I guess, and like maybe a person in their 28, 30s, even 50s, 60s, that sort of thing. It gives me those dated vibes. Okay, it does have a sandalwood here, which kind of makes it rich. So to add on to that rose, the sandalwood there in the base just adds on and thickens everything. It makes it even worse. Okay, so it's gonna be your really thick in your face kind of fragrance. Okay, but then weirdly enough, it does not have that strong of a lasting that good of a lasting power, maybe because of the price point and because of, you know, the company, because LaMuse actually sell cheaper perfumes than Lattafa. Lattafa is already cheap. LaMuse is even cheaper. Okay, but then again, I'm gonna give it credit where it's due. In as much as LaMuse is cheap, this is not a fragrance that's just going to go away. So it's decent. Okay, it's decent to a point where I'd say it's actually shockingly decent. Okay, because considering the price, some of them are even under $10, some about $15 now, and that is US. Now, considering that price, you know, you'd expect it to just go away in a second, but this kind of sticks on. Okay, so not bad at all. Okay, not bad at all. From the range, I did pick up about two or three, I can't remember, because when I was doing my shopping, I just, you know, threw in a couple of fragrances, but of the three that I opened on that day, this particular one was the one that had a decent lasting power. Okay, so yeah, like I said, it's obviously a dupe of Lattafa, the Royal version. Okay, and they've gone ahead to copy the box as well. So for those who like chippies, those who like you know, bang for your buck, there you have it. Yeah, lasting power of about 4 or 5 hours depending on how you spray. If you overspray this can do it can actually do more, because it is really a strong fragrance. It's not like a, you know, like you've sprayed it, after 30 minutes it's gone. It is strong. And for those, say for instance, you wanted to get a feel of Elie Sub Le Parfum, the royal version, I guess this will give you a good representation of it. If it's thicker than this, then who, you know, because I just get really strong vibes just off this particular dupe. Okay, whether or not it's going to stay in my collection, definitely it's going to stay in my collection, because you see, for a 10-day-old perfume, I have really hammered this. It's one of the ones that I've been enjoying, and I've been wearing this almost every day. Okay, but I don't see it as a bedtime scent. I think it can be too much for bedtime, but when I'm up and about, this is a fragrance that I smell, I get wafts of, and I enjoy it, especially in the cold weather. CeeChronicles is my name. Thank you so much for checking in today and watching this video. I appreciate you always coming over. Please do subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Turn on post notifications so that you're notified anytime I upload a video. And this is what we were talking about, Splendid Royal by LaMuse. Stay blessed, stay safe, and remember, smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.